Hey there, everybody! Welcome back. How you guys all doing today? How's it? Oh my goodness, my phone was loud. How's it going there, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, Mr. Dead Soul, Papa 55 Can, Tony Truck, Mr. Rusty Nail, and everybody else out there. Hey, Dead Soul over on YouTube as well. Welcome in. And let me just move this mic back. There we go. Sounds a little bit loud for me. Jeez. Wow. Let me drop that down a bit. There we go, there we go, there we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. Yes. Anyway, so welcome back. We're obviously into August, day 2. And on PV Rivers Remastered. So... to be honest, I've done a little bit of work. I've got some red beets harvested. I've got some carrots harvested. A couple of other fields been harvested as well along the way. I finished off the sorghum harvest from last week. I've still got rice to get harvested and potatoes. But right now, I'm actually working on the new extended version to my farm, which we'll go over in just a little while. I do have a hired helper who has now finished his job doing some mulching. There we go. Let me get him on to the next one. So create job. We'll get you onto that field there. He can do his work while I'm transporting grains from here up to the main farm. So yes. Mr. Rusty Nail, thank you very much for the 5 stream streak. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah. Hey Mama Do. But yeah, if you guys are not following like Green Thumb Farmer, Mama Do, or anybody who's had shout outs, make sure to click on the links, give them a follow, guys. They are great content creators and definitely deserve your followage and such. Viewage. Oh, stop. Right, which one am I going to go for next? I think maybe the sunflowers. Right, just trying to figure out what I want to move. I'm going to be moving all of it eventually, but I'm trying to do it in a reasonable way. But yes, hey Billy, where do you sell the tractors from T Miller's Tractor Factory? I believe the farmers market should take them. If we come into here, it should show in the menu here as well. Actually, let's go into the main one because I don't think I've got any. Actually, I might have some partly ready. Let's have a look. So it'll be under J for John Deere. John Deere 8RXs. Obviously, I've got the farmers market, Home Depot, and the warehouse. Should take them if you're on rivers. Obviously, if you're on another map like Uncharted Valley, you'd have to obviously check yourselves. If we come into here, for example, and go to the J section, JK, right here, John Deere. So farm truck, obviously for some weird reason, obviously I haven't got mine updated. I don't know if T Miller's putting out that update, but obviously it should not be going back into the factory. But yeah, the farmers market, Home Depot, and the warehouse should be showing in that menu as well. So yeah, if you're ever unsure, make sure to check on the list. You should find it. Personally for me, I find these a little bit small to read, so you may miss it. But yeah, if you're on this map, farmers market, Home Depot, and the warehouse should accept them. You're very welcome there, Mamadou, and hopefully you all guys had a great weekend. I haven't done too much, to be honest. I've been playing a little bit on here, a little bit on Planet Crafter, which I will be streaming on Wednesday stream, by the way. I want to get into setting up a base on one of the other moons. Obviously, I've been working on Humble since the last stream. Oh, get this. So the last stream I did when I was doing Planet Crafter, so that's what, 2 weeks ago? I think it was that night. I logged back in and I basically finished the Prime planet. I thought, oh my goodness! So I was able to actually get off, and I decided to go with Humble as my next planet to terraform. And was it yesterday or the day before? Might be Saturday night actually. I got up to oxygen level. I can't think of what it's called, but yeah. So I can actually walk around without needing any oxygen and stuff. So it's kind of cool. Obviously, I've gone on into the amphibians, I think it is, section. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to leave it. I've got a good base there. So yeah, I'm going to show that off on Wednesday stream, and obviously then jump over to one of the moons. I'm kind of thinking the Selenium, which is the darker moon of the two, and kind of follow where Mr. Dajnet's going, because obviously he was streaming yesterday if you didn't catch it, and obviously he went over there to Selenium or Selenia and started creating a base. And obviously I haven't really seen it. The only part I've really seen is from Farmer Mark's streams. And obviously he tends to just stick in the central crater area. I wanted to look for a proper area and haven't really been over there. I've been over there once. I've got heat generators down, I've got pressure generators down, drills down I should say. And it is going. So it is being transformed. But yeah, I want to really set up a base over there properly and really start doing a little bit more work on there. But yeah, we'll get to that on Wednesday stream. So yes, there's that. Right, what we got left? I could take probably the soybean in the last one. So yeah, the barley, obviously I'm going to need to do at least a couple of goes. And then obviously the canola could fit into 2. Yeah. But yes. And speaking of the devil, there is Mr. Farmer Marks. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. And yeah, if you guys are not following Farmer Marks, make sure to click on his link. Give him a follow as well. Obviously, he was doing some Planet Crafter the other day, so definitely go over and check out what he's up to. I can remember the key, and I'm on the wrong trailer. There we go. And we need a small one, so yeah, we'll just do the soybean. So yeah, I kind of want to get rid of this silos. To be honest, this is the one behind Barrow Logistics, and I want to probably bring over Green Thumb Farmers root crop storages over here instead, so it's not too far from the farm. And obviously, logistics-wise, it makes more sense, really. So yeah, that's where we're going to do. Obviously, I'm probably going to have to do it, a lot of it, either with auto drive or myself. We'll have to figure things out along the way. But right now, I just want to get this one finished off, and yes. But yes, I've been doing a little bit of work on the farm, actually. So we'll take a little drive over there. You can see the extended part now. But yeah, I am using, obviously, the new, I was going to say Volvo, the Mercedes-Benz truck, which I do kind of like. I like it. And yeah, this is something I thought, I'm kind of going a little bit crazy. So on Friday, obviously, we were showing off the Mercedes-Benz DLC, which is going to be coming out for you guys tomorrow. I actually thought these were mirrors inside the cab. They're not. They're actually little displays. There's little cameras outside of the truck. I did some research, and yeah, they've got cameras outside of the truck that then get put onto these. It's kind of weird. I like it though. Hence why they turn themselves on and off with the engine. But yeah, this is one of the things I've been doing. Oh heck, I keep hitting the wrong button. So all the fields around the main farm, anyway, I've been getting mulched. I hate when I do this. And yeah, I've done most of them already. There's a couple left, which I'm probably going to get the hired helper to do. But if I jump out here, so obviously this is the current farm area. Obviously last week or the week before, I did start expanding out over here. Now I do have a fair few sheds down, some Green Thumb Farmers ones, but I've also got some off of the in-game mod hub that I have previously used. Kind of want to try and keep it all similar. So we've got the 2 5 bays right next to each other. I've got Mr. Green Thumb Farmers drive-through one here. I've got one off of the in-game mod hub. Not sure if it's going to stay, but that's another drive-through as well, so might be helpful for combines and trucks, stuff like that. And then I've obviously got another double one up over here on the right-hand side as well. Plus, the new AGI silo that was introduced last week with the patch. It holds about 8 million litres. And I thought, why not? It's a little bit more than 8 million, but let's come in here. So it's this one here. Okay, 5,432,000. So a lot smaller than the other one. But the nice thing is, it could always double up with some silo extensions behind. But the only problem is there is no AGI silo extension, so I may have to do a little edit to it. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, this is, I think, looking not too bad. And obviously I did go through the outskirts of the farm, added in the trees to marry it all in. And I think I'm happy with it. I am happy with how it is turning out so far. So, yes. I am definitely happy with this so far. But yes, I've got to get all the vehicles, the machines brought over, put into their own place, figure out where things are actually going to be going. But yep, that one, there. You're very welcome there, Farmer Marks. Maybe I should turn that one around. Actually, I might leave that there. Wonder if there's enough space there. I didn't really realise that there was... Oh... Actually... Pallet drop-off area. That might work. Have a little forklift in here. Put stuff into the store. Okay. Nice. Okay, sorry. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, they're not bad sheds there on the in-game mod hub. Very similar to Green Thumb, so they do marry in pretty well. The only thing I did notice was with the difference between Green Thumbs. Obviously, I've gone with white and red to go with my Massey Fergusons. Obviously, on the ones on the in-game mod hub, they're very red and very white. I'll say that. Green Thumbs, however, seem to be a little bit duller. And maybe the textures or something on there, but it gives it a little bit of a dated look. So I don't mind it. I do not mind it at all. And yeah, I think it marries in pretty well. I'm happy with it. But yes, Green Thumb stuff. There we go, there we go, there we go. There. But yes, this is definitely going to do the job for storing trucks and such, for getting crops off of the field. It's not bad. It's taken me 10 in-game years to finally do this, but we got there. Oh, dang. But yeah, so these bays over here, I'm planning on storing my Homer trucks with seed and stuff like that. And yes, not quite sure what else was going to go in there. We'll have to wait and see. But there is a couple of things I want to look into getting at some point. But right now, I want to focus on just getting the rest of the crops harvested this month. And obviously getting the fields prepped for next month. Because obviously we got wheat and all that to get in the ground. There's that. There's that. There we go. But actually, one of the things I will need to do as well at some point is set up an auto drive route around here. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it. Whether I do it all single route, don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yes, I wonder if I can use auto drive quickly just so I can get in here. And we want... I don't know if I've still got it though. That's the only problem. Silo loading. Hopefully it's still connected. I was going through the other day and changing a few things. Oh yes, I forgot. I don't have any points up here, do I? Nope. Okay. This is another road I need to get sorted out. And there is one for Mr. Rusty Dale. Well done, buddy. First one of today. There we go. We've got that marked off. Ooh, nice catch there. Tony Truck, nice one. A nice little mall in there. Oh, Mr. Green Thumb's in there too. Well done as well. Here we go. But yeah, it's very, very early in the day, so I've got lots of work to do. So yes, I need to get the plow out. Oh my goodness, what the heck? What the heck? Oh my goodness. So we got a Farmer Marks in there. We've got a Dead Soul. We've got a Papa 55 can. There we go. I think that's everybody. It is a party. Indeed, I'm going to get in there too. I'll probably miss, no my luck. Come on, come on, come on. Billy No Mates. There we go. Billy No Mates again. Oh my goodness. But yes, to make life that a little bit more tough, guys, just remember there is about a 5-minute cooldown. Yes. Hopefully then I won't have thousands and thousands of names on the spinny wheel at the end of the month. I'm kind of dreading it already, to be honest. I may end up changing it to just one name. With the amount that Mr. Dead Soul and a few other guys have, yeah, it's getting quite a lot. I didn't realise just how many. Well, I might even do a couple of draws. Let's put it that way. Right then. Yeah, we'll go with the barley this time. Oh, fatal! I keep doing that. Barley. Start, not exit. That helps. And Mr. Papa 55 can. Thank you very much for that 400 biddies. Much appreciated. Yes, this is going to kill me. I really think it's going to kill me. But yes, this is kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So far, just in, what, a week? There is 20 names to go on to the Wheel of Torture, as I'm going to call it now. The Wheel of Torture. For the end of the month. Obviously, the worst thing is, there's some people who've only got maybe one in the drop zone, but then you got people like Mr. Dead Soul, Shawnee, and they have like over 10 already. And obviously that's the first week. Imagine what it's going to be like at the end of this month. It's going to be crazy. So what I might do is take the lower dropped numbers, put them into maybe one draw, and then maybe do a second draw for the next tier, and then maybe one overall. That's an idea, yeah. So maybe 3 or 4 draws, see how it goes. Whittle it down to one person, or maybe the top 3 or 4 people. That might work. That would work. But yes, we will choose a winner regardless somehow. I just got to figure out the logistics for all this. So yes, Rusty Nell, it is a hoot, isn't it? Oh my goodness. But yeah, but anyway, for anybody who still hasn't done it yet, obviously the Mercedes-Benz DLC does come out tomorrow for you guys. Obviously it is still on discount currently for early access, or for early pre-order, I should say. Obviously you're more than welcome to use my partner code, which is Alpaca. You could use Mr. Dajnets if you want. Obviously he is probably more important than I am, but it's entirely up to you. Obviously for Dajnet, it's Dajnet, his name basically, D-A-J-N-E-T. But yeah, Big Daddy, obviously he's got his partner code as well. So yeah, make sure to support your favorite Giants partner when you can. But yes. But apart from that, yeah, not a lot else is going on at the minute. It's kind of crazy. Actually, one of the things I do need to do at some point and I might do it in just a minute because obviously this takes so long to load. I realised. I want to get a plough out onto some of the fields. Actually, I could probably do it now. Actually, because I can, if it's going to behave, that is. So obviously, I've got this carrot field here, which has now been harvested. This red beet one has been harvested, so that's good to go. I do have these 2 potato fields over here to get harvested, which I might get in later on. And I've got these 2 rice fields to do as well. But yeah, currently this field is being mulched. I need to get this one mulched as well. These are still to be harvested, which will probably be next month, I believe it is. But let's see if I can get this guy to go up here and do some work on that field there. We'll see. We'll see if he goes. If he doesn't, I might have to jump out and go over there and drive him around. I'm keeping an eye on my little hired helpers down here. The tiger is flashing. It says he's currently blocked. Go figure. I got a feeling he's going to disconnect in a minute. Oh, he's actually moving. Wow. Hang on, let's see how good he does. Let's see if we can find him. Oh yes, another field I need to get done as well. Mulched at some point. Look at this. Look at this. Really, dude? Really? There's a freaking road right there. My goodness. Yikes. Hello? You're driving on my field. You want to drive around it, not over it. Hello, stop ignoring me. Oh yeah, you can't hear me because I'm in build menu. Haha! But yeah, this is the one in the potato fields, and the other one's just tucked in behind there. Come on. Yeah, I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, the AI does have a little bit of issues with these articulated vehicles, I've noticed. It's like winding around up there like a snake. I might take over, actually. It might be a while to try and get up that little road. And obviously, with that little riverway up there, it might be a little bit tricky. So, here we go. Here you go. I'll take over, mate. I'll take over. Bless him. Bless him. Just a suggestion next month. I like average Viking. Use the exclamation mark drop, and anyone who I 10 or over, whoever's under 10 or over 90 goes. That's an idea. Maybe I'll have to think about that. Yes. Hello, dead soul. Yes, that's a good song, I will say. Simon and Garfunkel, rock, classic songs. But yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe is obviously I'm looking at what I've got at the minute. I could do one draw for everybody under 10. That's probably going to be the easiest option, actually. Then do a second one, maybe half. Depend on how it is. Depend on how many there is. Obviously, if Dead Soul keeps going, if you keep going yourself, or in Shawnee, we're going to have something over 20, I would say. So I could do maybe a draw for up to under 10s, one for between 10 and 20, and then one for above, and then the 3 winners from those could then go into their own draw as a final, as it were, type thing. That's kind of what I'm thinking, actually. We shall see. Hey, T Miller, by the way. How you doing, buddy? And who had that 0? I heard a 0 there. The thing is, I've got my headset turned down because I don't know what it is, but the game seems very loud today. I noticed it with the Green Thumbs yesterday as well. His game sound was very loud compared to he was. It's weird. Actually, let me just check something a sec. General settings. What have I got mine on at the minute? See, mine's 50% overall, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I've had to turn my headset down. Okay, you're fine. You are fine. But yes, let's get back over here. Actually, at some point, while I think about it, I do have this field to get mowed. Hang on. And I do have this little area here by the beef cow farm to get mowed as well. But yeah, apart from that, like I said, obviously I do have my rice to get harvested. I do have my potatoes to get worked at some point. Actually, but right now I'm just chilling, relaxing, taking it easy, getting this lot moved. Go. Right, yeah, so that lot should go in 1/2. Oh man, I'm gonna leave. It's gonna leave me with about 66,000 liters to come back for. But yeah, if you guys are not following T Miller, make sure to click on his link. Give him a follow, guys. He is great. Yahoo! Wow, holy heck! 180 stream streak. Congratulations, Mr. T Miller. I should give you something just for that. Wow. Just for that support, I think I might actually send you a little something later on Steam. Because that is impressive. I'm actually going to jot that down a minute. Where's my little book of tricks here? There we go. Yes. Yes, we shall see. Your help when I need it is good enough. Oh, yeah. That is very, very impressive. Store categorizer will be good. Okay, I can do that. I can do that for you, Mr. T. Miller. Not a problem. Not a problem. There we go. Oh my goodness, Mr. Green Thumb. Have you had some baked beans of late? Oh. Yes. Gotta love those baked beans. Yes, it's crazy. There's a little party in the bottom corner there. And poor Farmer Marks, he's just dancing all on his own over on the other side. Oh, actually. Here we go. Let me get on the action. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh. Dang it, I was actually hoping I'd end up in with Farmer Mark so he wasn't alone. But, you don't have too much. Okay. Out of interest, T Miller, do you have like the Season 1 pass? Or are you getting the DLCs? Oh, is Mr. Papa? Is he gonna land in there? Yay! Look at that. Farmer Marks isn't on his own anymore. Well done there, Papa 55 can. You have the season pass? Okay, cool. Good. But yes, as you can tell, this takes forever. How are we doing? 36%? Okay, or 36,000. Is that 36 or 38? Oh well, 20. Nearly there. And then we'll start on the canola. The worst thing is I've already gone through a lot of my factories and filled most of them up already. So, yeah, this is everything extra that I've been building up for the last year or so. And obviously this year, helps if I'm in the right place. Right, so the last thing is the canola. But yeah, actually, I haven't even planted canola in, what, 2 in-game years? And I still have over 500,000 litres in storage. It's that slow. It's crazy. I'm almost considering making an edited version of the oil mills on here just to get used up. Same with sunflower. That goes through very, very quickly, and I still have a fair bit left over from last year. Right, while he's doing that, how are we getting on? So you're fine, you're fine. Let's make a start on this rice. Over here. That's the tractor, that's the harvester. There we go, in Mr. Green Thumb Farmer's little shed here. There we go. Now, so this is just a personal thing with the occluders. I would have it so the occluder isn't covering over the glass personally. Because obviously if it's there, then it becomes that little bit funky. Alrighty. But that's just me. That is just me. Alrighty. Actually, I'm going to try something because I haven't done a hard helper on this for quite some time. You didn't cut out the windows? Yeah. Right. Let's see. Create job. We're going to start you up here. And I'm going to see how well he does. But yes, this is a slightly modified one. As you can tell. I think Mamadou likes this one actually, when it works. There we go. Okay. That's fine, he is good. He is going to be fine for a wee while. Righty. Now, somewhere amongst this lot, there is a potato harvester as well. It's not going to be them because that's the tractors. I'm pretty sure that's all me oxbows. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too wide. There it is. It's not too bad. It's been tweaked a little bit, should we say? Oh, come on. Oh, I can't get it. Why can't I get it from this side? There we go. Oh, God. Too many bits altogether. There we go. Righty, so let's see if I can get out with all this stuff in here. In the way. There we go. Yep, just about. Actually, I want to do a little bit of a test while I'm going, because for some reason Mamadou has issues with this particular harvester. She can't get the hard helpers to work on it, and I'm pretty sure the other day I'm sure I did a test with it and I got it to work, so I'm not sure why it's not for her. One thing, if you are out there, Mamadou, one thing I may suggest is go onto my Trello and download a fresh copy. It may be a little bit bugged with the version you've got. I don't know if it's the same one or not, but that's an idea. Hey there, Farming Trucker, how you doing, buddy? But so far I'm on my own in the middle there. It's not good. It is not good at all. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's another thing as well I need to do, is move some chicken pallet eggs. chicken egg pallets even. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just get this guy up and running. And we'll see how it goes from there. Oh, what can you do it yourself there, Fireman Trucker? Or is it when your truck wheels? I'm guessing that's why you need the road services, and obviously that is Mr. Vortex getting a drop in there as well. Actually, I've seen your pictures of your man cave there, Fireman Trucker, in Discord. I like it. Can I have one? I would love to have something like that. I would really, really love it, to be honest. Yeah, your semi-truck, okay. Or semi-truck, should say. Clearers are really only just for buildings that you can't enter. That is what I have noticed with Giants buildings, yeah. However, a lot of their sheds, if you actually look at their sheds, a lot of them have the occluders on them, even with the vehicles and such. So it's not just the placeables, it's not just like factories, for example, it's anything. So yes, I think, actually, to be honest, I think everybody who games would love something like that, just get away from the better halves. And try not to say it too loud. But yes, that would be quite nice. However, I am on the 9th floor of a block of flats, so kind of impossible for me to do that. The whole apartment is a man cave. It is actually. I think that is is that bigger than Dave's apartment that he had? If not, it's very close. I'm sure he said it was bigger than his apartment that he previously had. Righty, so I'm going to leave you right here. I'm going to jump out so I'm not cheating or anything. I'm going to come into here, and I'm actually going to set it up to harvest this without me even being in there. So create job. Nope, I don't want to follow me. I want to field work. We're going to click on here. I'm going to click start. And I'm just going to watch him for a minute. You think you're stuck in Plinko? It resets itself every... Oh, I don't know. I think I set it to about 5 minutes. It should reset itself. And at that point, you guys should be able to then start again. If it's done right. If I did it right, that's what should happen. You've been sat there for 10 minutes, really? Try doing exclamation mark Plinko again, Mamadou. So there you go. So he's definitely working fine. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why Mamadou's is having issues. But that definitely... Oh, while I'm down here... Has it been 5 minutes yet? That's the thing. I could manually refresh it just to help you guys out. Try that now. Actually, I was following a video on setting it up so it has it refreshing every 5 minutes, and if they did it wrong, then I've done it wrong. So yeah, give it a go now. Just please don't let all land in the center there. Oh, Mamadou's going that way. Oh, go on, Mamadou. Oh, God, God, God. Yay! Mamadou, Mamadou. There we go. Right, I'm going to make a note of the time when that was reset. So that was 43 minutes. into the stream. Right then, where are we? Where are we? We are full. Okay, NGN. Right, so 43, so 45 minutes. If done, if I did it, I'm sure it's 5 minutes. It should reset, and there's one for Farmer Marks as well. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's what I got it set up to. Let me just double check. Over here, Plinko bounce. Let me extend that. So, sound notification. Right. So I'm actually going to show you guys as well. There's no person. Not good. So here you go. So this is what I've got it set up to for Plinko. Obviously, ignore the Halloween. It is on the default one. But sound volume 25, notification volume 25, peg occupancy 15. I could actually change that to make it a little bit harder. Obviously, channel points. If you want to, you should be able to redeem channel points for 1,000 points if you wanted to. Refresh timer 300 seconds, which is what, 5 minutes? It should be about 5 minutes if I remember rightly. 6, 12, 18. Yes, so it's about 5 minutes, that one. And that is literally how it's set up. So every 5 minutes it should be refreshing itself, as well as your options to do it. So but yes. So fingers crossed. Gameplay, go. Excuse me. So there you go. Sorry there, Rusty Nail. I'm sure you'll be able to do it again now. Actually, while I think about it, I do want to set up a little auto drive course for the new silo. So I might as well do that while I'm at it. Let's think. I think I'll do a one-way going through the farmyard area and then drop off. But yeah, this is something else I need to do. Is all this right here needs to be changed. Obviously, I don't want it all going onto the field because it's just going to get in the way. So yeah. Also, Rusty Nell, you might want to do it all in lowercase for Plinko. Okay, let's see. That comes together there, right then. Actually, before I do this, because obviously I'm going to get this lot out of the way. And if it'll allow me, yep, it will, good. I'm going to get on the action too. This is one thing I need to do, is make sure the yard here is cleared out. And did I get that one for Dead Soul? Is that just gone down? I think I might have missed that one, so let me add that. There we go. That's it, Rusty Nail. Well done. Oh, are you going to join Vortex and Papa? Yes, you are. Right then. So record. I want to change that. I want that slightly more curved from further around, but I'm going to keep it there. There we go. So we'll come down here, around. That dude is right in their freaking way. Let me stop that there a second. Just save that. Just going down, yes. Oh, what is that, T Miller? I don't recognize that emote. Is that a new one, Mr. T Miller? A T Miller Raider. Nice, I like it. I like that. Right, set destination. We'll park you in there. Hopefully he'll Just drive forwards, out of the way. There we go. See, what I could do is put a point maybe here for the farmyard area itself. Righty. Cool. He even picked up the spline that's on the silo. Go, dude, go. Right, so I need one more point. I need one more point. Oh no, back up. Go forward. Go forward. One sec. There. Right, so we're going to name that one Farm Silo Unload. We'll come back in a minute and do those front ones. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. G. We'll note that there. What silo is that? So this is the AGI silo that was added last week there, Mr. Vortex. So under the construction, under the silo section, if you scroll down just before you get to the bunker silos, it's this one right here. It holds 5,432,000 litres, so not huge. But I did calculate what I had in that other silo should fit in this one quite nicely. I should be left with about 500,000 litres ish, maybe, to if my calculations were right. But yeah, to be honest, recently mine has been sucking my calculations. There we go. But yes, I did put a little sign up there as well, so I could see what is in there. But let's see, or display, I should say, not sign. What am I on about? Right, so I think there should be fine. I'm going to stop that there, and we're going to set this up to go that way, and we want you to go that way. And we'll go around the front. Hopefully I've got this attached. Ooh, maybe not. That might be why it wasn't working. I was trying to use auto drive from further down, and for some weird reason he kept going to the wrong road. There we go. I want that one there. Let's take it from there. It might be a better one there. Hopefully I did that the right way. I'll find out in a minute. Yes, good. That's fine. I switched my silo for the big ones. Yeah, that's the one I've actually been using, but at the minute I've been struggling to get a lot of products into it, because obviously most of it's going into the actual factories themselves. So I thought, well, why not just move a silo back up to the main yard? And I thought, well, as that one has recently been added, why the heck not? Right, it's... There we go. We'll pop that. Oh, fudge monkeys, didn't mean to do that. To there. And if this will allow me to, yes, it will. There we are. Good. And actually, I'll do a little test to make sure that that is fine. Farm site. Oh, not home. Farm silo unloading. Go. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do all this again with obviously Green Thumb Farmer's root crop if I do decide to move that down to Barrow Logistics. Oh, actually, slow down, dude. Slow down. Slow down. Slow the heck down. Good boy, good boy. Unload. Mind you, I didn't set it to unload, so that works. That's good enough for me, eh? That is fine. So let's turn that off so we're not looking at that anymore. And we'll get the rest of this. So yeah, there's just a little bit of canola left actually to grab, so we'll get that. And then I do want to get... I was actually thinking, should I get another truck just for the farm work? I might do. A high capacity one that will work primarily with those potato harvesters and stuff that give off the higher yield. Ooh! So I filled up Green Thumb Farmer's silo with red beets and carrots. I even had tons left over that I ended up just selling. I really had so much. It was crazy. Yes, I know, T. Miller. I've just recently deleted it, actually. I wanted to get back into doing a little bit of the truck work myself. So I was literally letting it run out of what was left in there. I think it was some sugar beets was still in there. And yes, it's a nice silo. Well, I will say that. For those who may not want to constantly go back and forth to your factories, yeah, T. Miller's little distribution silo is great. It really is. But yeah, I decided I wanted to take a step back from all the distribution. Plus, the big problem is, you may or may not realize this, but the game has a limitation on how much it will distribute on each hour. Now, obviously, if you're sending thousands and thousands of liters of product, crop-wise, to a factory each hour, the other products aren't going to get looking edgeways. So, yeah. So, yes. Actually, the only thing I don't have a storage for is spinach, actually. Kind of. Obviously, I've got this thing right here that I made a quick edit to this, which will take like the spinach. I can't even remember what the heck I put in this, but spinach, I think it is the peas and stuff like that. Yeah, needs something proper. So yeah, it needs something proper just for the spinach, because I know Green Thumb Farmer's root crop silo doesn't take it, so I don't know if he's got the individual one maybe set up for it. I'll have to have a look, unless he's out there. But there we go. That is grooving. You'll be AFK for a while? No worries, buddy, no worries. So what I can do while I'm here is delete this little lot. And actually, I'll do it in a minute. I don't want to do it right now because I'll have to get another truck. I just want to have a little bay coming in and out later on, a route, should say. I might have to have up the capacity for Green Thumb Farmers root crops. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is the game's not going through enough right now, in my opinion, to up it. Because a lot of what I've got in Green Thumb Farmer's root crop storage has been in there for a good couple of in-game years. Potatoes, they go pretty quickly, to be honest, so that's fine. I don't mind the potatoes being in there temporarily. But yeah, a lot of the other stuff is just kind of hanging around, to be honest, not doing a lot. And did that throw? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, that makes a change. So what? Well, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this with those displays. If you delete the display first and then the silo, it throws off warnings and errors. It's crazy, but it's weird. That's the first time I've done this silo first and then the display. So okay, if you're gonna move your products, do the silo first once it's empty, and then the display. Right, I said 28. Oh, hang on. 48. 53. So that would have just should have just refreshed, or you should be good. You should be good. And actually, I'm going to get on the action too. But yeah, looking at my hired helper, he is still working there. He's half full, so I do need to get this truck down there. Hey, there we go. Actually, yeah. Every drop it I get in this zone, I should actually be deleting one of you guys' drops. No, I'm not going to be that cruel. I'm not that cruel, that's for sure. But yes, I'm liking how my farmyard is actually finally becoming a little bit nicer. GG indeed, GG. I like it. So there we go. I've literally taken everything that was in the other silo and it's now up here. Barley. Oh yes, lots and lots of barley. The nice thing is I don't have to go miles and miles and miles just to get some wheat now. So that's one bonus. Actually, I've got an idea. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I do. What's this point here? 83. Okay. I'm going to send this dude up there because I need to check on my animals. 83. 83. 83. Fields there. 83. Go. I also need to check on the rice harvester as well because he's still going. Enter you. Okay. 35% full yield. Ooh. Looking at around about 120%. So I think I've done a pretty good job on this field overall. And then it drops down to 85. Go figure. Oh yeah, that's where the soil changes, isn't it? It's annoying. It really is annoying. But that's fine for the minute. He is doing his duty. This guy can actually be put away for the minute because... Actually, I'll move on to another field. Because this is going to be the next one of the next fields that get mulched. There we go. Yeah, obviously I need to get wheat in. Was it wheat, canola, and is it barley? I think it is. That goes in September. Here we go. Yeah, we'll park him up over here for the minute. He can be ready to rock and roll next month. There we go. He's fully seeded and fully fertilized. Ready? Ready. So, oh yeah, that's what I was needing to do. I need to get you out of the way, first of all. I'm going to grab the fork, my telehandler there. And get those egg pallets moved. Do. Here we go. I got member buttons. There we go. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Now I know I got that warning pop up. That one's okay. Okay. At some point I do need to go through as well and lime a few fields, but one thing I'm going to do, no matter what other people say, is I always find liming after I have seeded works so much better. So that is what I'm going to keep to. I was actually trying out last year in game to see whether it would make any difference before or after, and actually personally I found out that I was actually going back after I'd done the seeding with the lime. So I'm just going to do it after I've seeded and hopefully use less lime than I was previously. But I've got a nice little silo there that's getting quite full now with lime. There we go. There we are. Is it reset yet? Nope. Okay. I wanted to see if it had reset itself yet, but nope. There we go. Oh. Get off, get off. There we are. Fiddlesticks, which one is it? Which one is it? That one. Oh, I did move it. Okay. It's not so easy now that I've got rid of the mod that was giving me the height, because it was that mod was throwing off warnings, which is weird. The only problem, it was quite a nice mod as well. There we go. Yes, it was very helpful when, especially when you're in cab, to know the height of your forks, the angle that it's on. The only thing I found out is it did not work with mods. Any mods at all, it just did not like doing the display. Which is crazy. Let me drop that down there a sec. There we go. Actually, at some point I will need to get into doing the sawmill as well, getting that filled back up. I noticed the other day that both mine are now quite empty getting, so yes. So maybe one of these streams, either this week or next, we'll get in and grab some containers, get them filled up, and yeah, get the sawmills back up and running properly. There we go. Alright, you stay there. Now, did me refreshing it manually screw it up again? Because that does seem to have been there for quite some time. I'll give it till 10 past. Not 10 past, what were we on now? Yeah, I'll give it to 10 past. If that hasn't refreshed, then I'm going to have to look at the settings again, because it should be automatically resetting itself for Plinko. It's not doing it at 5 minutes, okay. That is weird. Let me see if I can have a look. Again. Yes, it's set at 5 minutes there. Does not make sense. Hey, Big Tigger, how you doing, buddy? Time to ready channel points. Strange. Strange, 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 strange. Oh, and he would. But yeah, how you doing there, Big Ticker, by the way? And well done. And I will add you to the Wheel of Torture for the end of the month. Big Ticker 1. There we go. Actually, I'm going to refresh it. There we go. There you go. I've just refreshed it, so you should be good to go again, guys. I'm going to make a note of that. So, stream 109. 109. So, hopefully, that should work. But yeah, you guys should be able to do exclamation mark Plinko now. There we go. Let's see, so who's not working? The potato guy. Nope. Yes. Yeah, where's the potato guy? Oh, is he finished, is he? Enter. Yep, so there we go. So I can confirm that, yeah, the hired helper did the entire field on his own. So, yeah, Mamadou, if you're still there, sweetheart, maybe worthwhile going over to my Trello, download a fresh copy of the potato harvester. Because, yeah, it definitely works. There we go. Exclamation mark dish? Do you mean exclamation mark fish? Yes, Mr. Vortex is in the zone. Well done, well done, well done. Right, we'll stop you there. We'll jump back out. And we'll use the hired helper screen here. Yep. Create job. Field work. So we want you to start somewhere about here. Go. Seriously? You're gonna stop right there? Really? Okay, fine. If you're gonna be like that, I'll start you off. How about that? We'll get you onto the field. Go. There you go, my dear. Go on. Go have some fun. But yes, so, where is my Mercedes? I'm sure I sent him over this way, didn't I? Oh, yes. Yeah, this is what I really need to do, is clean stuff up. Otherwise, it's going to be in the way. Righty, so this guy can go back in this shed for the minute. Actually, no, because he's going to be going up to one of the other fields. I'll leave him here a sec. Actually, I could send him up there, couldn't I? What field number was it? The red beets. 95. Because you're going to be picking up stones in a minute, mate. 95, 95. There you go. And, oh, Mr. Rusty Nail's in there too, isn't he? Sorry, my bad. Well, Mr. Rusty Nail is now up to 10 drops in there. That's good. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. There we go. Sorry, dude. Right, so this guy can go back in his little hole, which should be this bay right here. I want to know why I landed on my head and everybody else seems to be more on their side. It's like crazy. But yes. Hopefully you guys all had a great weekend, by the way. Oh. There we go. There we go. You should be fine. we are. There's that. Super. You are done and put away. So I've been kind of thinking lately. So obviously, when I do my grass fields, obviously I go through, I cut it, bale it up, blah blah, so on and so forth. But obviously the aftercare with it, all I tend to do right now is spread slurry on it. Now obviously I am using my own modified slurry spreader, which is somewhere in here. I have no idea. I've got so many little edit things in here. It's terrible. Yeah, this little Fleagle. Obviously, this was like one of the first things I modded when I was streaming. Oh, hello. One sec. My monitor's about to turn itself off. There we go. I need to check. Oh, I wonder. Menu. Display time 20 seconds. Let's put it onto there. That shouldn't be like that. Off timer. That's turned off. Okay, that's fine. That's weird. Wonder how that got changed. I think my daughter might have accidentally hit something the other day on my monitor. But anyway, yeah. So one of the things is, I've been using this, which is great. I like it. It's got a good capacity now, 250,000 liters. I can get most of the field covered with that. However, I'm considering doing a modified self-propelled one. I'm actually debating maybe making an edited version of this, for the simple fact, if you guys weren't aware, obviously this Oxbow spreader, obviously it will do your slurry and digestate, so your liquid poops, shall we say, but you can actually also make it spread manure as well. What's crazy is, I was watching a stream the other day, I was lurking in it, and somebody said, oh, I'd love to have the Oxbow manure spreader, and I was pretty sure it was already in here, and I actually had a look and thought, well, duh, it's already there. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might make a little edited version of one of these. And yes. Now the only thing is, obviously, with the slurry spreader, what would I want to put with it? Obviously, these both go with it, and Farmer Marks, well done, buddy. I'll get that added. Now, obviously, it comes, obviously, it recommends these guys. However, I'm pretty sure the other day I was able to come into here and grab one of these other bigger booms, and I'm pretty sure that they fit as well. So technically, if I wanted to go with this, say, this 36 meter boom, it should fit. So yeah, what I might do after the stream, because I don't know if I'm going to get time today, I might go through, make a little edit on that, and see how it does with that field this time around. But yes, right then. So hired helpers are all working there, are doing good. I do need to get that unloaded soon. But let's see if we can get some of these guys away. You. Yeah, I want to do seeds first, so Seeds. I also want to top these guys up because obviously these are going to be used next month. So, and I'm pretty sure the seed maker there was getting quite full, so that's a bonus. But yeah, I've got 2 seeds, 3 solid fertilized ones there. I'm not quite sure why I've got 3. Turns out I had one hiding around the other side there. It was literally over here by the where the gap is now. I had another one tucked away there. It's like, why are you there? So what I might do is just use that one to top up the other 2. Because I only really need 2, because I tend to only have 2 seeders going at any one time, so yeah. But let's see. So my thoughts of the matter is, with this here, do 2 seed, 2 fur, and then I don't know. I could then actually have the maybe a tanker set up on one of these for transport and slurry. That might work and such. Let's get these all full. There we go. Oh yeah, I literally did the same with those sheds as I did to here. Or vice versa, I should say. Where they're slightly overlapped. And then obviously that then gives me 10 bays all side by side. Which is kind of nice. Right, so the only thing is, they're very deep. That's the only thing. I could literally have 2 toe to tail, as it were. Or nose to tail, I should say. But yeah, where's the joy in that? Where is the joy in that? Right, before we get anywhere, let me go over here. We're going to enter you. Nope, not you. Where is he there? Visit. There we go. Get this guy unloaded. There. There. Actually, I'm kind of debating on downloading the trailer that Green Thumb has, where it has the single compartment in these, but a bigger capacity. But I'd have to go through and edit it, though. That's the only thing. The capacities are just not big enough, in my opinion. Oh, here he comes. Take cover, everyone. Mr. Shawnee has arrived. How you doing, Mr. Shawnee? Let me cancel that a sec. Is he still running? I don't know. Nope, I don't want to be in the truck. I want to be in the spot harvester. No, he isn't. Okay. And thank you very much for the 35 stream streak there, Mr. Shawnee. Much appreciated. And the Mega Fart. And also the T-Rex Roar for Mr. T. Miller. Thank you. See, that I don't mind. Yeah, that is definitely not refreshing. That is way past you. Something is weird. There you go, guys. You can now do it again. Let me refresh this. Okay. Hired helper, go do some work. There's that freaking. I need to figure out what is thrown off that freaking error. It is doing my head in. There we go. Righty. Righty. You are probably nearly done. Oh no. Actually, I do need to get a trailer over here to get this unloaded. There we go. Oh, you have now finished, so we can get you create a job on the next field. Let's go that direction. Go. But yeah, that's probably what I'm probably going to do next, actually, is get this oxbow pulled and make a nice little edited version of it. It is kind of a cool little thing, I like it. And obviously a lot of my harvesters there are oxbows, so why the heck not? Why the heck not? And the nice thing is, bonuses, liquids, and the solids. And Mr. Hectate's got another one in there, by the way, as well. So let's get that added. Hectate, where are you? There we go. Oh, Mr. Hectate is now up to 5 drops. Nice. But yes. Saying that, I don't even need to edit, to be honest. I could just set it to pull direct from the cow pen. Don't need to worry about adding. I don't know. But then again, if I'm doing it myself, I do like to have the big capacities there. Make it hold lime and fertilizer as well. Possibly it might work. Saying that, Mr. T. Miller, obviously in my pack there is this guy that does it already. Same with this one. I didn't add manure into it this time around, but previously it did, but it should work. I'll have to have a little play. I will definitely have to have a little play, and I still haven't got this one out yet or finished off. I don't think... Did I put this out yet? Because I was just thinking I could have used that. It's a million capacity. Billy. Where are we? Billy's trailer there. Did I post this one out? Yeah, no. No. Because I still had something left to figure out on it. Okay. Yes, it was to do with the capacity. I need to check something. But yeah, this is going to be coming out very soon. I'll have to do this today. You have a sugar beet harvester, correct? I do. Yes. Sugar beet cuts, yeah. So this one right here, which is part of the pack, will do cuts. I have been playing around with this harvester. I haven't released this one yet because I've got a few things to try and tweak with it, shall we say. But this is actually going to have the option of not only having a wider work width, which can go up to 50 meters, selectable, but also have obviously your capacities as normal. But I'm hoping, there it is, it's in here, yeah, there will also be a sugar beet cuts version for it. See, I'm trying to figure things out, but yeah, I need to make sure that there's one capacity set up to match this and obviously have it just working all together again. But yes, I'm working on it. But yeah, this is the little work in progress. Obviously, I've got colours and all that sorted out. I just need to get in and sort out the capacities so it works. So you don't have to worry about the discharge selecting and stuff. Obviously, if I was to leave it like that, it would be fine. The only problem is you could fill up with potatoes, for example, and discharge sugar beet cuts. Kind of overwrite, well, or red beets, for example, and do beet cuts that way, or parsnips. Yeah. So that I still got to figure out and sort all out. Well, but I got an idea how to do it, but we'll see. Right, you young man, you can carry on with this field and we'll get you emptied out in just a moment once you're full. But yeah, the worst thing is I've got all these little side projects that I just haven't been bothered to go back to sort out. I should do. The worst thing is I keep going... when streaming, I go from doing Farm Sim to jumping straight into Planet Crafter. And yeah, doing that. I'm terrible, really am. Alrighty. So you are... Oh, see, now the thing is... This is one thing I'm still umming and ahhing about. Do I expand this area and merge it all into one? Should I? Shouldn't I? I don't know. I really, really don't know. What's this area look like from above? Construction... Okay, so that's not bad. See, I could marry it all in, have it curving up there, and get rid of that because I'm not going to be using that. Yes, I'm kind of thinking a row of trees coming down here, so then I'm not seeing that. A row of trees here. Maybe a row of trees going along the roadside. Yes, no, maybe. I know. I'm terrible. Yeah, I might do that actually. I might merge these together. Have a nice little row of trees going around the roadway. And possibly going up here. Obviously, the big problem is, right now, is I don't know whether or not these guys are going to reset at some point. So, do I do saplings again? Or go in and just place them down manually? That's the thing. That is the issue. Oh, there's one there from Mr. Rusty Nail, so let's get that added. Rusty Nail is now over 10. So that's good. Okay, why not? While I'm here. While I'm over here, let's get this changed. I'm very indecisive at the minute as well. I don't know what is going on. It is not good. There we go. So now the only thing is how much more. So I'm kind of looking at this. It's going to be quite tight, really. Might get away with it, but let's sort this out. There we go. Right. So what I'll do is I'll just get a hired helper doing this other field. First of all. And then what I'll do is I'll come back later and I'll make that into one bigger field. So that will do there. He's probably nearly finished, to be honest. You are slowly going around there, so that is fine. Oh yes, I needed a trailer down here. I need something with a shorter side than this. Yeah, that's an idea. I might do that in a minute. I might just do that in just a moment. Let me stop you there. Actually, I don't even need to take a copy. If I was to come into the settings, if I turn off this, let me stop everyone first of all. Actually, no, I'll keep everyone going. We'll save it here. And we're going to zoom on time a bit and see what happens to next month. Alright, extra time scale on. We'll crank this up. Oh, wrong way. Well, you're there. Let me jump over there. Yeah, see, Green Thumb does have some good points at times. Alright, so we're in August. These are fully grown, so let's see. Let's go to 2000. I'll keep it on 2000. Obviously, once we'll get through a couple of more months, if they stay, then we might be okay. You just want, if you have the same issue, okay. Yes, and my game. Oh God, don't do that. I almost thought my game was going to freeze there for a minute. It kind of did temporarily. But yeah, if you guys weren't aware, the plantable spruces maybe bugged a little bit. Some of the ones up by the sawmill that I had reset themselves. Obviously, these were planted as well, these ones, so yeah. You've only planted lodge poles, yeah. Obviously, I've done some lodge poles as well up by the sawmill, but also I've done quite a few spruces. But the thing is, I was thinking about it the other day, and some of the spruces were planted using one pallet, the smaller pallet. That's the ones up by the sawmill. However, these particular spruces were the bigger, the 200 odd pallet. So it's almost like maybe one of the pallets has the issue. Let me drop the time down just to try and explain this a little bit better. Wow, holy heck, that was far too fast. Stop, stop. Don't crash, don't crash. You've only used the 200? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, in case I didn't come across properly for all you guys. So in the shop here, if you're going to plant any trees, so obviously the first thing is you need to have a tree planter, one of these guys, or one of these guys. I was using one of these, basically. Now, you're also going to need saplings. Now, with the ones by the sawmill, I was using these pallets, which are only 20 pieces, so I don't know if it's slightly bugged, I don't know. But these ones in front of me, and there's some more in different places in the area on the map, I was using these bigger pallets. So I don't know if this little pallet has a issue with the saplings or if it's overall. So that's kind of why I'm kind of zooming on time a little bit, just to see whether these ones also reset themselves. We'll take that back up to 2000. So far, touch wood, nothing. So I'm kind of wondering if it's that smaller pallet. Then again, I'm also zooming on time, so I don't know if the trees are going to get the same option to change, as it were. So let's drop that down a minute and just have a little look. So obviously got those ones there. Then I've got these ones over here. Obviously they're starting to grow. Okay. Actually, this is probably going to be a better place to do it. Let's go up. Obviously, when these grow, I should know whether or not the other ones are. So, let's see. The other ones change, yes. You're using the mod, the FS25 tree saplings pallet pack, yeah. Come on, trees. I want you guys to grow. Also, spanning time like this is probably not a good idea, to be honest. But it is what it is. So obviously the end of October, going into November. There we go. Because I'm kind of hoping once these go to their next stage, once that happens, I'll jump over to the other trees and see how they look. But yeah, obviously with fast forwarding time like this, it may mess up the growth staging, so yeah, it may or may not work properly. But if I remember, the palette is just pulling from the tree file. Yeah. Yeah, see, these guys are not transforming into the bigger ones. We'll go into December. All my crops have now probably withered because of it. All I want is these guys to grow up. Come on, grow up. Yeah, I got a feeling that maybe... Ooh. Oh, this could be pretty. Oh, that's far too fast. Wow. Yeah, so far nothing then with that bigger palette. But then again, these guys are not getting any bigger. Ooh, wow, I've got plenty of wool coming out. Wow. And goat milk. I've got plenty of chicken eggs. They take so long to grow. 5 years? No, it's about 9 months. It's not that long. Mine certainly didn't take that long to grow on the other ones. Not 19 months, I think it is. Well, if it does, I'm just going to leave it running here then for the minute. But yeah, they should have changed, to be honest. Let's see. Let's have a look on the tutorials on the Farming Simulator website. What did they say for trees? But while I'm having a look, this is going to just keep going on. I'm going to keep it at maybe 500 just to allow these trees to transition, just in case. Let's see, trees. Planting trees. There we go. Obviously, this is going off of last year's data. What are we on? Spruce, conifer, 24 months it should take to fully mature. That's a good idea. Let's see. So, I don't have the more information thing. Obviously, mine just says type spruce, length 11.6. Yes, you've got that cheaty mod that gives you more field information and stuff. Saying that, young man, hang on. Those, however, did just change in size. Yes, they are the 25.5, so they're a stage up. Yeah, so that is about right, because these ones were planted the month prior them over there. So, as they have now transitioned to their bigger stage, let's have a little look at how these guys down here are. And, oh look! Yes! There is the issue. Let me zoom into the morning. Hey, yes, Mr. Shawnee, you did. I will get that in just a moment on my little bit of paper. Look at all my spruces. They have now reset themselves to their first growth stage. Couldn't get it in the middle on Friday? No. Obviously, some people have that day. Obviously, a lot of people today, actually, Shawnee, are having a great day and getting lots in the middle there. But yes, there is definitely a bug going on with the spruces, no matter which palette you're using there, which is a bit of annoying. Yes, because obviously you've seen them beforehand. They were fully grown. And now, yeah, they've gone all the way back to the 6 meter stage. Obviously, yeah, the first stage would be sapling. This is obviously the first growth stage. Now, out of interest, if I jump over to here, these guys are now growing up as well. And obviously, if anybody paid attention to my last stream, I think it was, yes, all these guys were on that what I would class as for the first stage. Out of interest, which stage would that be anyway in here? Let's go to trees. Go to... Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be the first stage. Obviously, you got your sapling, then your stage 1. Obviously, these guys actually are cycling through these guys as well. So it's almost like it's going through the cycle for the standard spruce, but then it's going through these ones as well, which it shouldn't be. It should literally be stopping at that stage, which is weird, because obviously once it gets into this stage, this is the old sapling, or old spruce sapling, isn't it? State or version 2 or whatever it's classed as, which is technically a different tree, which then gives you the non-Christmas tree looking one. Yeah. So it's literally just doing this cycle permanently over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Obviously, with the lodgepole pines here, they actually stop at their top end, and it kind of makes me wonder. Yeah, that's the ponderosas. I'm wondering if it's because it has all the different stages there showing as well. Because obviously, if you look at the other trees, if we take this guy here, for example, there's only one showing in the store, but you can switch through with the M and N key to show the different stages. I'm wondering if it's something is issued there. Yeah, the lodge poles are fine. Obviously, that's a base game one, isn't it? Those ones. That's lodge poles, isn't it? Yeah. Obviously, yeah, these ones are the base game ones, so I don't know why these one would reset and then start growing on that second type. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Who knows? But yes, anywho, crash. Let me go desktop a sec. Yes, I don't know either, Green Thumb. I really don't know, but something is definitely bugged there. But yes. Plinko is probably going to be offline for just a moment because I haven't got it on this screen. Actually, let's go back on here a sec. Give it a try now there, Mamadou. Should be fine. Actually, anybody, it should have just reset itself. And the game's having a funny 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Look, see, that's where you guys want to be aiming for. Come and join me in the middle, guys. You know you want to. But just to remind you guys as well, with regards to the Plinko, if you guys weren't aware, or for those who are not aware, your name will be put into a draw for the end of the month where you can win. Ooh, nice one, I had to take. There we go. And obviously, whoever is drawn will win a Steam gift card. Obviously, you will need to be my friend over on Steam to be able to receive it. So bear that in mind, because I'll be sending it over digitally, automatically, at the end of the month. So yeah, in chat there is my Steam code bouncing around. So make sure to add me over there so I can send it over. Oh, come on. Okay, let's do it the hard way. Taskmaster. There. In task. There we go. Launch you again. Hopefully it won't be dark for too much longer, guys. We're just reloading now. You think you see the trouble? Okay. Well, that could be a bit of a bonus because I did want to do a update for everybody on the Modfold Switcher to include, obviously, the update from last week to allow people to use the containers, but also to add in T. Miller's game board factory into the pack as well. Had just out of curiosity, message on Facebook earlier. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Yeah, had a message on Facebook posted saying obviously they've done update 13, but they're getting these warnings from the Barrow Logistics, and it's everything from T. Miller's board factory. So I might as well add it into the pack. I thought it was already in there, my mistake, but that's quite nice. That might be a better option than the one I was thinking of on Friday. I'm not going to add it right now because I tend to have issues. But I'm just kind of curious what is out there, if anything. Well, that's a nice shed. That's not bad. And it's by Ikis, whatever you want to pronounce it. That's the modder whose most of those sheds I'm using are done by. Okay, nothing spectacular, and yes, I know about you because I've edited it. There we go, okay. The Spruce Variant 2 is also in Spruce Variant 1. That's probably why then. Yes. That's probably it. Do you have the link for them? A link for what there, Rusty Nail? Send you a screenshot on the Tree XML. Okay. I just sorted my wheel out there. Let's have a look. Discord. Oh, I got multiple messages. Oh my goodness. Oh, we should stop. For some weird reason, I don't know what it is. Whenever I click on some things, it ends up going back a page. Oh, yes. Yes, I see what you're on about. Yeah, I would probably try removing that and see how they work. Growth time 305 hours. Okay, good to know. Now the thing is, when it gets to the end of that spruce variant 2, stage 3, will it stop? That's in the map, is it? Is it? Yeah, that's true, yeah. I could do it myself then. I'll just delete those variants 2 from the spruce. Because it should be spruce and spruce 2. Okay. Oh, I'll think about it. Yeah, what links do you mean there, Rusty Nail, by the way? And I got another message there from somebody. Started working on a menu distribution, but I don't have time to finish it. It mostly needs the visuals of the menu coming out of the pipe. As brother has been asking, can you take a look at it and finish it? You don't have to if you don't want to. I haven't tested it in game as well. Okay, T-Biller. I didn't know. He's got all the time in the world. He has all the time in the world and still hasn't done it. Oh, I don't know. It's on the in-game mod hub, Russian Nail. It literally came out today. Just go to the download content in your game and it's right there. There we go. To be honest, I'd probably go through it and edit it myself to make it have a better capacity. Right, there we go. Okay. See, one nice thing is I don't have to worry about these trees because I place them down manually. They're not saplings, but okay. Alrighty, where were we? What were we up to anyway? Yes, I got that field there to get mulched as well. So this dude down here is doing his job, so he's fine. That needs to be mulched. This guy over here is probably finished. If not, soon will be. Because I'm taking over just to get this last little bit done. There we go. Oh, I need some of my wheel out. Let's come to you. There. There we go. Yes, Mr. Rising now, just go onto the in-game mod hub and you'll find them there. There we go. Right, I'm sure I've seen a little bit that had been topped but hadn't been picked up down this end. So I just want to make sure that they are all sorted. Yeehaw! Do. That's another thing with that other harvester as well. Obviously, at the minute it does sugar beets, red beets, and parsnips. But as soon as I start adding in things like carrot and potatoes, for some weird reason, it does not work with the hired helper. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a weird one. Here we go. It is definitely a strange thing going on. But what's interesting, I haven't done any harvesting with a combine harvester for the last couple of days. And I haven't lost any game sounds. Isn't that weird? That is very, very weird. So it just seems to be when harvesting grains anyway at the minute, using a combine harvester is when the game loses its sound. Obviously, I used the other harvester to do my red beets and the carrots. Not an issue. Obviously, today we've been using this guy right here. Okay, we've not been around him that much, but still have game sounds. And okay, I've refreshed as well, which didn't help. But yeah, it's a weird one, that is for sure. Right, main farm, go. And I am going to drive this guy. I don't think I've got any other potatoes. Oh, I need to get these guys mulched down here as well at some point. Nope, good. Oh, so many little jobs to do. But yeah, that's another thing I want to do, is purchase a second mulcher and get them going. There we go, get you closed. I'll probably just grab the same in-game one as I'm currently using. It's a pretty good one. It goes up to about 20 kilometers per hour, so it'll do. And somebody just finished. Who's just finished? I'm there. The rice dude is still going. The rice guy is actually 80% full now. Okay. Let's come into here. Trying to think. So the quad track, he's doing the ploughing. He's still going. The Grimmy, the Isaki, the Massey, Ferguson. I'm not sure what that was. Mulch. The 9S is the mulcher. Strange. Hey there, KW. How you doing, buddy? You have no sound on PC. Yeah, the game has issues, Rusty Nail. Ever since... which one was it? 1.9 patch update. The game seems to lose sound for a lot of people when... in particularly harvesting crops. But also, if your computer doesn't have any speakers, it might not have any sounds anyway. Obviously, I'm kind of lucky I've got a headset. Yeah, obviously the PC I've got, that has no speakers. I've got to listen to stuff through my headset. But yeah, it's a weird one. It really, really is. And it seems like quite a few people are affected with that as well now. And it seems that more and more people are popping up saying, oh, I'm losing game sound when harvesting, or doing this or doing that. And yeah. Do you need water for long grain rice? Yes, you do. Obviously, with the long grain rice, Rusty Nail, first of all, you need to plant it in a dry bog. Okay. And then the first growth stage, after that, is when you start adding the water, okay? And obviously with the long grain rice, that is planted with just a standard seeder or planter. And obviously when you get into doing the normal rice, that's where you need the specialized rice planter, the rice saplings, and the specialized rice harvester. Obviously, the ones that I'm harvesting at the minute, that is normal rice, okay? So there is the normal rice and then the long grain rice. But yeah, if you ever get stuck, there is the help menu in the game as well. I'll show it in just a minute, because I do know a lot of people ask questions that are basic to Farming Simulator. It's crazy. And all they literally have to do is go into the menu. Let me get this lined up there. But yeah, how's Mr. KW doing, by the way? But yeah, if you come into your escape menu, come down to your settings, and right here you have an entire help menu. all about the game, okay? Now, if you scroll through, you got your crops right here. This will actually tell you all of the crops that are in the game currently. But if you carry on through, I think right here there is a section all about the long grain rice. Is it broken again? Is it? One sec. Let me close. Actually, to be honest, I'm going to be jumping off anyway, but I'm going to close it and I'll refresh it. It might be because my Steam's closed. But yeah, right here it tells you all about doing your long grain rices. But next down from that is the normal rice as well. Now, library. Where's lurk base? Right there. We'll launch that again. If it's going to behave. Yep, there we go. It's coming up. There we go. Okay, it's back up and running for the minute. Once Tony Truck is done this, what I'm going to do is just refresh Plinko for you guys to get one additional one in there. Okay, when Big Tigger's done. Right, refresh. Go on, guys, you can get one more Plinko in there. Go, 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 go. Let's see who can get into the center there. Plinko, Plinko, Plinko. Oh. Green Thumb's going there? Yep, there we go. And he is joined by Tony Truck. Nice, nice, nice. Come on. Anybody else? Anybody else want to get in there? No, I'm sure I've got Tony Truck in here. Where are you? Or is this your first one? Tony Truck, Tony Truck. Maybe not, okay. Tony Truck. Looks like the first time in the zone. And there's one there for another one for Big Tigger. Nice. Well done. Any more for any more? I don't know, did I do fish? I can't remember. I can't even remember if I did Plinko. Yes, I did, didn't I? And ended up miles away. But yes, honestly, if nobody is live, this is the best way of finding out your information for anything within the game. From the AI contracts, if you wanted to, your AI helpers and such, your animals, even there's a whole animal section there and what they need and such. But yeah, it is all there. I have interest. The only thing it doesn't tell you is what yield percentage you get for certain things. Obviously, with mulching, I believe it's around about 3 to 5% yield bonus. So yeah, that's one thing I'm really interested to see whether it works. Now, this is one thing I've not done. Is obviously, when you cut grass, you meant to go over it with a roller, don't you? I have never done that. I honestly have never done it. The last time actually not never, but a while ago when I did do it, it actually deleted the crop off of the field that I had to literally go through and reseed it. It's crazy. It really was crazy. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, oh look, you got your tree types. Really? Okay. How to plant trees, felling trees, logwoods, you name it. Everything is in there. Even the Farming Simulator Academy. Be nice if you could click on that link and it'll take you over there, but you can scan it with your phone if you wanted to. But anyway, guys, I am going to call it there because I do unfortunately have to jump off. There we go. But that is good to know. I'll do some tests there, Green Thumb, and let you know about whether they reset themselves. again. But right now, that is going to be it. Let me just save that there and say a big, huge thanks to all you guys today for coming out. Oop, wrong one. Should be that one. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for your stream streaks, for your sound alerts, for your beaties. You guys are absolutely awesome. You know that. Awesome. Yeah, let's see. What did we have today, actually? Obviously, Papa 55 can with some biddies. Lots and lots of sound alerts and such. Obviously, T Miller. OMG. 180 stream streak today. Wow. Is all I can say. Wow, with a capital W. That's crazy. But anyway, right, so for you guys over on YouTube, I'm going to call it there for today. Obviously, I will be back on Wednesday at a later time than usual, because obviously I will be starting an hour later from now on. So it'll be, 6 o'clock my time? So yeah, you might want to figure that one out. But for now, you guys are